Hey guys, how's everybody doing on this wonderful Friday afternoon? Guys, I am going to do my first Fatwood Friday. Okay, I'm going to do my first Fatwood Friday, and I would appreciate if you guys could, so to speak, cheer me on. Anyway, I'm having a blast, guys. I appreciate every one of you guys, and I appreciate all the support, all that good stuff. Now, let's touch on something quickly. I don't want to really forget anything here before we worry about this. Scab, Choir Boys Cutlery. Without fail, every video, he talks about the 22 veterans a day that take their life. And I think it's fantastic. I think he's making leeway with that. And I think he's getting his point across. And I think all of us should get involved in that, or try and get the word across, because the more people we have, the better it is. Like he says, 22 people, 22 veterans a day take their lives. They take their lives. And that's just not good, guys. That's very hard to chew on. Very upsetting. So there's something that could be done. There's something that could be done with that. So if we mention it and talk about it and get the word out there, I think it does wonders. I think it does wonders. And I shout out Scab for getting this started and realizing and seeing how important it is for the men and women that went to battle for our freedom. You know what I mean? He got this whole thing started. Basically, it's Scab that did it. Choir Boys Cutlery, fantastic guy. You know, he's doing it. So I thank him for everything he's doing in the community. Now, I'm going to do my first shout out. It's in no particular order. It's just a name that I not thought of, but I talked to him, and it kind of didn't sit well with me. And I talk to him very often. That is Timbo 437. Timbo 437. Buddy, I'm going to light this one up for you today. My first fire, I'm going to light this one for you, Timbo. And I'm going to do it for your wife as well, buddy. I know that you've been having some health problems. I won't really get into the specifics of it. But I wish you and your wife the very best. And I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. And every person that I shout out when I do a fire on Fridays, it's not just a name that I'm shooting out just to get a name out there. The name means something to me. So when I shout that person's name out, that person means a lot to me. You know what I mean? So to whoever who you shoot out, if you do a fire, and whoever it doesn't have to be an individual person neither. It could be a specific thing. It could be anything that you feel as if is of importance. Okay? So whatever you want to do, it's up to you. So if that makes you feel good to shout out whatever, then fine. Do it. That's great. Now, I did a little bit like you guys. I'm inside my garage because it would be impossible right now for me to do this outside. The wind is I wouldn't be able to get it done. These shavings here would be blown all over the place. I wouldn't be able to do this fire today unless I'm in my garage. And one way or another, I was doing this fire today. Now, me saying that, I got a couple shavings here, I tested it. So, all good and well. So I've been working around the house for days now, and I'm still carrying this Buck Mason, and it has gotten the job done. But I couldn't, I tried so hard. It looks like a 90-degree spine on it, but I couldn't shoot a spark off of this knife. So, last night I was putzing around in my closet. So let's put this knife down. And you guys are going to think that this is funny. Well, I don't think it's funny, but this knife here has been with me on camping trips. I bought this knife in Walmart. This is the Coleman. Let's see. This is the Coleman knife. It's a $10. It is literally a $10 knife. I wrapped it with tennis tape just to give it a little more grip, and I tied a paracord to it. And this knife has been with me for probably 10 years, at least 10 years, if not longer. Anyway, let's not dwell on the knife. I want to show it to you though. Try and stand up here. This is the knife from Walmart. You can buy this knife in Walmart, and this is a $10 knife, okay? Last night I tested this, and the spine, I shot a spark off it. Not a big spark, but I shot a spark off it. So I am going to try and light this fire, cut the rest of this wood, with my fatwood here, and light the fire on my ferro rod with this $10 knife. This is the $10 Walmart knife. Look it up. You can, I'm telling you. And I might add, this is a fantastic little knife for 10 bucks. I love it. I love this knife. Saying that, let's start with what we're going to do here. I had this one from the other day, so we might as well just use this until, see what happens. I don't know. So I'm going to start shaving. I hope I'm in focus. I really hope I'm in focus, guys. Turn it over, do this side. There we go. I'm gonna get a little more on this side. I don't want the video to go too long. So I hope everybody's doing well today for this Friday. Like I said, man, it is windy and cold here, man. Put this in a little pile. I don't know how big of a fire I'm going to start, but it's going to be a fire one way or another. Where am I at time-wise? Anybody have any plans this weekend? I don't really have any plans. I really never do. I just basically sit home with the pups, my dogs, my wife. If anybody decides to stop over or come over, if we have anybody over, you know. I'm an old man. I'm 50 years old. So, those going out days stopped a long time ago. And you spend a lot of money when you go out to those bars, you know what I mean? A lot of money. You know, it's an easy, between her and I eating and a couple drinks, that's like 150, 200 bucks just to go out for the evening. That's like a $200 night. So, alright guys, I'm getting anxious. Let's try and, let's see if we could get this fired up, shall we? I'm gonna try with the knife first, guys. If I can't get the spark, off this ferro rod, then I'm gonna go to the striker. Okay, let's get all this off here. So, once I start this, my door's right here. I'm going to open up my door and run out. And I'll stop the video. So, Timbo437. Buddy, this is for you and your wife. I hope your wife all the best, pal. Good luck, man. This is for you guys. There it goes. There it goes. I got the spark off this cheap $10 knife. Guys, I'm going to stop the video here and take this out of my garage. Guys, be good, be well, be safe. Take care.